Welcome back to Lesson 2 on word problems. Here we will look at work solutions that contain errors, and our job is to find and explain those errors and then write the correct solution. So in A, we have to apply the distributive property because there's brackets. Now 4 times x is 4x. 4 times 2.5 is not 2.5, it is 10. So they did not apply their distributive property. And we'll continue on, see if we can find any more errors. Now, to solve for x, you need to perform the inverse operation. So in this case, we need to add 2.5 to both sides. Now, 30 plus 2.5 is not 27.5. So it looks like they subtracted 2.5 instead of adding. Now the next step, you need to divide both sides by 4. So they did that correctly. And now 27.5 divided by 4 is 6.875. So let's take note of the errors. Let's say that they did not distribute the 4 properly. And then they did not add 2.5 to both sides. They subtracted. So now we know where they went wrong. Let's write the correct solution. So doing the distributive property, I get 4x minus 10 equals 30. Now I need to add 10 to both sides. So I get 4x is equal to 40. And now dividing that by 4, I'll get my proper solution of 10. Now in B, we have an equation that involves fractions. So we'll first find the LCD, lowest common denominator, and then we'll multiply each term by the LCD. So here between 2 and 10, the LCD is 10. So they multiplied 1/2 by 10, and they multiplied negative 19 over 10 by 10, but they did not multiply the 3x by 10. You have to multiply each term by the LCD, even if it's not a fraction. Next, they said 1/2 of 10 is 5, and negative 19 over 10 times 10 is negative 19, because the 10s can cancel. So that's correct. Next, we will get rid of that 5 by subtracting 5 from each side. Negative 19 take away 5 is negative 24. So that's correct. Now for the last step, you need to divide each side by negative 3. But negative 24 divided by negative 3 is not negative 8, it's positive 8. So they messed up their sign here. So let's take note of the errors now. Say that they did not multiply 3x by the LCD. And then down the last step, they did not divide properly. Because negative 24 divided by negative 3 should give you a positive 8. So now for the correct solution. So we know in the first step, we need to make sure we multiply 3x by 10 as well. Now we have 5 minus 3x times 10 is 30x, and that's going to equal negative 19. And then we subtract 5 from both sides, giving us negative 30 is equal to, negative 30x is equal to negative 24. Now we need to divide both sides by negative 30. And we know our answer is going to be positive because a negative divided by negative is a positive. So we get 24 over 30. Now we can reduce this because 6 can go into both the numerator and the denominator. 6 can go into 24 4 times, and 6 can go into 30 5 times. So we get 4 over 5.